Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Bergie, back at it again. No, I'm not back at it. I'm just here to rant real quick and say hello to everybody. Love ya. Haven't been around for 3 months, as Dinger said. Oh my God. I'm going to turn down the music. Going to come back over on the side over here and grab the old AC/DC. Come down here, we'll crank that down about like that, because I'm probably super duper loud, and I'm going to try to scream over the top of that music that's playing in the background. So there you go. Little AC/DC behind the scenes, Thunderstruck. So this video will probably get copyrighted and copy striked and whatever, because YouTube now has a bunch of new things in place, and I don't really care, and we'll see what happens. So, this is me, Bergie, from Triple B Collectibles, the prior owner of Triple B Collectibles. If you have not heard, my card shop went out of business. So as of December 1st, we closed our doors. We're no longer in business. Our website says we're open until end of November, which we were. Unfortunately, if you had anything with us, you might have to contact us to find out where it's at, what it's going, or what's going on with it. But I didn't have much of anything of anybody's left in my shop when I closed. I got a lot of product that's sitting in the storage right now. So, and if there is something that you're interested in looking at getting, we can still get certain things, but we can no longer get retail prices. And this is what I wanted to talk to you about. I want to rant, and I want to rant really hard, and I want to try to push this to everybody that listens to my channel, that used to listen to my channel, or even comes by this channel, because this is a fucking rant, dude. This price for Series 2 is a gouge of $295 a box. It is a complete gouge at $395 a box. I am going to tell you because I no longer have distribution centers that I have to worry about of the copyright and the rules and regulations. I have left them behind in the dust, and I don't even want to go into fanatics. But I'm going to tell you right now that Upper Deck is not the ones who are gouging the customers. It comes out to be that it is your GTS, your Southern Hobby, your Peachtree, your Peach State, your whatever, your local distribution centers. They're the ones who are gouging the living shit out of all of our card shops in this country. And you know what? There might be somebody out there be like, Bergie, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, no, I don't know what I'm talking about because I've only ran a business since 2018 in the card industry and how it all worked and how it went along. I know that for a price of those box of those cards, they would have cost me $179. I'm going to tell you that right now. And guess what? Upper Deck can be like, yo, you said that online. You can't do that. I don't buy anything from you guys anymore. I don't have a brick and mortar store anymore to buy from you. So you can close my accounts, as I told them before they closed my accounts. If I buy anything, it'd be retail, and I'd have to buy retail. So because I don't have a brick and mortar store, and that was one of the bitch things that happens with Upper Deck. So Upper Deck can go for you. So you send this video. Yes, send this video to Upper Deck, and they'll come back and they'll call me or they'll send me a thing and say, hey, you talk bad about us, and we're gonna blacklist you. Great. Close my fucking account. End of story. They'll be like, oh, you'll never get another account with us at this. You know what? I don't really want an account because I'm going to walk away from the sports card industry because I come to find out that it's a big gouging market industry and they've taken it too far with Upper Deck Series 2. We're not in a pandemic anymore. His box is not worth $300 a box. They want to charge us $179 a box. They want us to make some money on it. We cannot make our 100%, even our 70% or our 50% on a box of cards. At $179, what was that coming out to be? That's going to be $349, $380, $369 a box for me. David Adams has got them for $299. So if you want to go buy them at David Adams, go get them for $299.95. But I wouldn't recommend you buy any of those fucking products, because here's the other thing that's going to happen and that they're not going to tell you folks is that you can buy 3 cases of this stuff and you're going to get one card, one of who Chicago Blackhawks Bernard. You're going to get one of him out of those 3 cases. One. For $2,500 or $7,500 for all 3 cases, you're not going to make your money back. He is not worth $7,500. He's a star. Yes, he's a rookie. Yes, he's not Connor McJesus. Okay. No, he's not a Kirill Kaprizov. And, Kirill Kaprizov has actually lost a lot of luster in his last year of hockey, this year of hockey, too. I don't even want to talk about the Wild. So that's a whole other thing. I'm here to rant about Series 1 and Series 2 hockey and how they're now selling Series 1 23-24 for $149, and they act like it's the hottest thing in the world and the price hasn't gone down. And I'm going to tell you why the price hasn't gone down, ladies and gentlemen, at $149. You're like, what are you talking about, Bergie? I'm talking about that price right there, $149 for this product right here from David Adams. David Adams is like, don't show our price online. Don't do that. No, sorry, David Adams. You're the ones who are going to get thrown under the bus. I mean, so that's the way it goes. Otherwise, it'd be one of the other 3 big stars out there for online sellers. So if you find this stuff, this has not dropped. This product has not dropped in price since it came out. Not one bit. It's not gone on sale. It's not been dropped. And the reason why is because A, they didn't produce a whole mass product of it, and B, it didn't sell worth a shit, or it's selling well enough to where it can keep at that price, as I would say. And people are like, oh, we're not going to gouge on it, which is fine, which is great. This is a gouge. This is a gouge. This is a total gouge. And you're not going to... There's people right now that have collected Series 1 sets, who are collecting the Series 1 sets, and they've bought up to 3 cases, and they're not getting anything out of it. So, what up, David P? Yeah, life is what life is, man. So... And you've got it exactly right, Dinger. Just go to your local Target store. I'm going to say support your local Target, your Walmart, and your Best Buy, and your Blockbuster, and your whatever store you have to go to. You know what I mean? Your Barnes and Noble. Blockbuster doesn't exist anymore, but support your local little small spots and buy retail, because you know what? Dinger's right. I'm going to be right. I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to find more Young Gun rookie cards that are going to be comparable to the big hit in a retail box for $49. And again, although they might jack them up to $89. So, you know, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm unhappy with the whole card industry. I'm absolutely extremely unsatisfied with the card industry. And now that I don't own a card shop, I own a collectibles store, supposedly. And I have collectibles. And I don't have an agreement or I don't have any kind of say so in who I buy from or what I buy from. I can go to David Adams. They'll give me 3% off. Tell you that right now. I can go to another card shop that's online. I can get maybe 5% off. I can go to Steel City Collectibles, and they'll give me, I think, 7% off. So, which is great. And I'm not going to bash David Adams, and I'm not going to bash the card shops that sell, you know, but I'm going to bash the companies that make the cards that then sell it to the distribution centers, and then distribution centers say, well, you know what, fuck it, we're going to just raise the price on y'all because you're a bunch of dickheads in the brick and mortar store, and you know what, we don't give a fuck about you anyhow, so you don't buy enough from us, we're just going to keep raising the price on you. And that's exactly what they did to my shop. You all were getting sports cards, boxes of football cards out there for hundreds of dollars at a pop, where I had to pay $200 or 23% less than what retail cost was, and then try to make a living off of it. Now you can see that's the reason why Triple B Collectibles didn't have anything in their shop. That's it. That's the end of the story. That's the drawbridge. That's the camel that broke that's the straw that broke the camel's back. It just got to the point to where it was like they would not give my shop anything on an allocation number, and it's all who has the biggest numbers of buying shit in this world. And it's so unfair. It is so unfair for the small guys. So yeah, and then the but the distributions centers say, oh, it's the card companies that did it in distribution, and then the card company says, oh no, it's the distribution companies that said it. I'm telling you right now, that box of Series 2 hockey that you see for $299 was sold to GTS, was sold to Southern Hobby, was sold to some other company out there that's a distribution center for $75. Anywhere between 65 and 75 bucks, and people will be like, no, fuck you, Bergie, I work there. If you work there and you can prove to me that GTS or one of these big name companies bought that product for more than $100, I would love to see the proof. I would love to see the proof. I'll never see it. You'll never hear it, because nobody's gonna ever break the secret code. You know, it's a fucking code, man. It's like you're in the mob. You know, it's a code out there, man. Hold on, get her done. You'll never ever see that. And then they turn around and try to sell it to us, the brick and mortar stores, for $175, $179. And now people are gonna be like, Bergie, you're burning your bridge. You're burning the bridge. I don't care, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care. If I want a hockey card now, I'm going to go to the local Target store or Walmart, and I'm going to go buy a box of cards myself. Or I'm going to go to David Adams, and I'm going to spend my $295 and not get my Connor Bernard or, you know, or my big hit or my rookie card or whatever I get. The Young Gun class has got one guy in it, and that's about it for right now. So have you followed hockey, Bergie? His question will be, yeah, I've been watching hockey. Sure. The Wild suck. They've lost 4 in a row, you know. The Vikings suck. Let's not talk about that either. But for sports cards, I'm telling you, folks, this is where it's at. And I'm not going to rant too long about this because this video is going to go up and it's going to stay up there. And I'm going to say thanks for coming by, David P. Thanks for coming by, Dinger, and everybody like that. Dude, I'm telling you, man, Dinger, you're absolutely right. I mean, and some people might be like, oh, Bergie, you're just exaggerating. You're just being, you know, you're being yourself. What, you drank about 10 beers tonight? Listen, folks, I haven't had one single drink as of yet. You do not want to get me on a rant, a real fucking rant, because I will go off. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, though. Coach Zach. Pulling some, but see, that's good. See, I mean, great. Congratulations. You pulled Tom Brady in the Bowman baseball. Somebody for you last night. Jeremy B. That's awesome, brother. Congratulations on that. You know. That's what Upper Deck should be doing. So Upper Deck has been Upper Deck themselves is trying to make. Well, okay. Here's the problem with it too. Upper Deck has got too many products. They've got Artifacts. You've got Trilogy. And then just let's get away from these guys here. But let's go through the list. Artifacts. 2023 Artifacts. Case. A pack. Now they've got an Upper Deck Centennial for the Boston Bruins. Then you're going to have the Extended Series that's coming out. They were supposed to stop the Extended Series. So, but then they decided, nah, we're making too much money on it. We're going to do it. Now let's do a pre-sale for Extended Series Hockey. So we got blaster packs. We got blaster boxes. We got the pre-sale here. We got the Upper Deck NHL. Don't buy the Stars and Rookie boxes, folks. They're not worth it. They're not worth it at all. Your blaster boxes, you know, your MVP. Now you're going to come back for 23-24 MVP. Now this stuff's already been out. It's old. It's old. This is old. This is all old. OPG is all old. 23-24. No, 23-24 OPG is not. Game use is not. SP Hockey. But then again, I mean, you're looking at the price of this stuff. SP Hockey, because of Connor Bedard, at $574.95. So SPX Hockey, $149. That's the average price for an SPX Hockey. That's what it's been going for. That's what it used to go for in 2019. It's going for 120, 149. Average price, good price. Horrible price for an 8-box. For SPX, for SP Hockey, 8 blaster boxes of a 20-box case for $579. No, it's not worth that. It's not worth that. It's not $199 is not worth it. $149 for that. $149 for that. It should be. That SP game used right there should be $149 for a hobby box. $149 for a hobby box. And you're absolutely right. They should lower the prices back down. But here's the thing. Oil, cost of living, cost of gas, cost of transportation, cost of trucking, cost of everything has gone up, and they've raised the prices. Okay, so if a box of cards used to go for $24.95 or $25 a box, yes, raise it to $35 a box, man. No. No, he hasn't been. He hasn't even popped back out yet, or popped out yet. So February 7th, I think. When does it come out? February 16th. So I haven't pulled any hockey. I haven't opened up any hockey, if I've any kind of hockey. So haven't opened up any MVP. Haven't bought any MVP. Haven't done anything for MVP. So I basically closed my doors. I stopped buying cards back in August, or yeah, August, September, October. Yeah, I stopped buying cards in August. So I just stopped buying everything. If I get crazy and I want to buy a case of cards, you know, I got to figure out how to do it. I've got tons of cards, though, for sale. I got tons of cards for sale, and people are like, well, go put them on eBay. I would. He's in Series 2. I know what you're talking about, David P. His other cards in Series 1, but his Young Gun is in Series 2. That's why the cost of the cards are so much. For Bedard's. But then again, I could be wrong, David P. You might be right. So I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I speaking wrong? I don't know. I haven't paid attention. I haven't paid attention. But I thought his UD canvas. I thought his UD canvas was in Series 1. Is how they were going to do it, and then they were going to put his Young Gun in Series 2. Or they were going to put a series in Series 2. Has got his Young Gun, and then the extended series would have his UD Canvas card. So is what I don't know if they did it backwards or if they did it forwards. So is a super short print. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. In the Series 2 hockey is what it's supposed to be coming out in for him, and it's going to be actually about a 4 SS's and then a P for his card, and it's one hit out of 3 cases. So that means you have to go through, basically, you got to think about this, folks. There's 12 cases in a box, unless they change it on me. Nope, 12 cases in a box, still factory case, 12 cases. So you're going to have to go for basically 36 boxes. Oh, and that could be. That could be. He might have a promo card that's inside of one of those boxes of Series 1 too. So that could very well be. I mean, they were trying to push him, so but yeah, I just, I would go buy this from David Adams for $62, ladies and gentlemen, and go find myself an Alexander Ovechkin autographed hockey puck. I mean, I'm just telling you, man. That's the way I feel right now for Upper Deck. That's exactly how I feel. I wish Panini would be back in the hockey game, but unfortunately, Panini is going to be closing their doors. I don't even want to go into the Fanatics fiasco that's going to happen with Topps and how they took over football and basketball and baseball now. And you're going to see the product roll out the door, and it's going to be complete ass. Ass. If you want to start getting the cards again, start collecting cards again, start finding your 1960s, 70s, and 80 cards, which I bought thousands of them from people in the last 4 years. I got thousands of boxes. So, but I don't have time to dig through anything like that. So I work a lot of days. I get home, I relax, I drink one beer, I think about my business, and go, it was fun. It was a dream. It was fun to do. It was good to do. So, but like I said, unfortunately, product was unable to be attainable, and if you cannot attain product, you cannot make a business in this card industry. So that's the end of that story, man. So there ain't no crying and bitching about it, but I mean, well, there is crying and bitching about it because I didn't get the product. I was unable to get the product. My distribution centers would not allow me to get the product, and I believe I bitched about this for 3 years online on all the time I talked about it, and I was always like, man, I can never get anything and never get anything. But now you can know the real reason why I could never get anything is because A, they charged me like $275 to buy that box of cards after it was released. Okay? You want the honest God truth, ladies and gentlemen? That box for $299 at David Adams. David Adams got that box for probably $139. They buy multiple cases. They got as many as they could probably get allocated to them. They ended up probably getting them for $179 at the max. I don't think they bought it for that, but they probably got them for $139, $149 a box from all their distribution centers because they buy thousands of boxes, thousands of cases. So then they turn around, and if they got it for that, they're going to try to make $150. If you got it for $159, you should sell it for $300. This is what I'm going to tell you right now. You double the cost of it. You just double it up. And everybody's like, well, that's only 50%. Well, that's about what you can do, but you're doubling the price of it. It's actually a markup of 100% if you think about it, because you doubled it. If you got it for $50, you put another $50 onto it, you're doubling the price. No, 100% would be $150. Yeah. So I'm just thinking out loud here as I'm talking to the screen, and I'm looking at nothing in the blank air, as I would say, in my house. So I'm not in my studio. I'm not in my area anymore. Still got my studio, but it's all full of shit. So, but $300, they bought that box for under $150. I'm going to tell you right now, under $150 is what they bought that box for. So, and you're like, yeah, man, you can't say that, Berkey. Boy, that's a real gouge. No, it isn't, because they have people that have to pay. They have things that they have to do. They have bills. They have insurance. They have different things they have to pay. And what's the problem is that the distribution center gouged on them, because the distribution center probably got it for $75, and then they sell it to us for $150, and then we try to sell it to you guys for $300. You see how it goes? That's how the method of the madness goes. And when the pandemic hit, we all went nuts, and I told you that shit was not going to stay that way. I told you nothing like that was going to be like that forever and ever and ever, and it didn't, and it didn't. So, and this is gouging. This is gouging. This should be $279 or lower. $279 or lower. Absolutely. Or even $249. So, but when the distribution centers gouge the brick and mortar got to gouge the customers find out they're getting gouged. Well, you should revolt and stand up and say, hell no, we're not going to take it anymore, and say, down with this, and we're not going to support your product, and don't buy the product. There's people out there that buy hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars worth of cards, and now they're making it even harder for you to find a hit. And so you're going down a rabbit hole. You're literally going down a rabbit hole that is not going to be worth your time and money. So it was at one time. I mean, and there's people that are saying this is going back to 1990. This is going back to 1995 again. People are saying that what they're doing is they came out of the pandemic in 2020, 2019, 2020, 2021, and now in 23 they're going to go in 24. Now, welcome to Happy New Year, by the way, 2024. Merry Christmas to both of you and everybody else is out there, and Happy New Year, and hope your families are doing well and everything like that. But what they're doing is they're going to suck you down a rabbit hole so far that you're not going to get out of that rabbit hole. You're not coming out. You're going to be down at the bottom, be looking up at that nice daylight in this dark hole, and you'll be thinking, son of a gun, they did it to me again. I just dropped $400 on a box of cards, and I got jack shit. What I don't understand is how this Upper Deck, the series, the whatever series it is, like their non-baseball series stuff, their non-football, baseball, basketball stuff. I don't understand how you people are buying that stuff. I don't understand how you people are buying any of that shit. It doesn't make sense. I was watching Breakers yesterday. I got back into watching some Breakers, and I thought, what are you buying this crap for? This is just crap. These cards look like crap. They're cut like crap. They look like shit. Oh, there's a nice card, but it's not worth anybody. The dude's not worth anything. Some guy who's going to never be worth anything. It ain't the big star. So... Dave P says, I got a box of Hobby in 2023 of the 2023 Topps Chrome updated baseball coming. Not sure if I should open it or sell it. You know what, David P, baseball, that's the thing about baseball. Open it up, have fun with it, rip it open, enjoy yourself while you got it. You spent the money. Don't sit on it. Just rip it and grip it, and then if you get nothing in it, go, shit, that was a bummer. But you might have something. You might have that big gem sitting in there. I've got 4 boxes of that 21-20, like I was talking about, the little purple boxes that I had Riley opening up for me. Remember back in the day, those little purple Michael Jordan on the cover of them, the Upper Deck. I don't remember the name of it again. But I still got 4 boxes of that sitting in my shop. And one of these evenings, I'm going to be down on my shop, and I'm going to be like, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to rip open these 4 boxes and see if Bergie can go make himself any money. So, but the reason why I say that is, the other thing is because I just had Riley stop by today, and he brought me one of my cards that I had him go out and get graded for me. So I forgot all about it. He forgot all about it. Shop closed. He sent me and the wife a message and said, hey, you guys around? Yeah, nope, wife's somewhere and down sound having something and going on with her thing, and I'm up in the house. I'm at work, and nope, we're not here. We said, and he's like, "Ah, shit. Well, I got your card for you that I had graded." So I was like, "Whoa, okay. Well, what do I owe you?" And he's like, "Now we're square on it." I said, "All right." So we'll drop it in my mailbox. I had no idea what card it was, who it was. If I could show you right now, I would. But oh, you know what? Skybox series. That's what it is. The Skybox series. It's the Skybox series. Oh yeah, that's the guy who ripped off. You know what, David P? I watched another breaker talk about that. So the Chrome update and the bounty cards that are inside there. Yeah, and then there's also those rip cards that are inside the other set, the Topps whatever, the other set that they have. Those rip cards that they're opening up, and these rip cards are like thousands of dollars, and people are ripping them open, and they're finding $6 cards in them. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Sorry, I swore again. That's awesome. But it was a Skybox Connor McDavid card, and you all know which card it is because I pulled the card out of a Skybox Metal first year edition, and it's the Connor McDavid Red. It's the Ruby Red series, and it came back from PSA. We were hoping that it would come back as a 9, but I did get an 8, which isn't bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a 7. It's not a 6. I'm happy. It's an 8. It's about a $500 card. So for that series, that Upper Deck Skybox Metal, that's what a Skybox Metal series, Connor McDavid Red, the Ruby one, came back as an 8, and as an 8, it's about a $500 card. So if it would have came back as a 9, it would probably been triple, $1,500. So, and then y'all might be wondering, Bergie, what'd you do with all your cards? Where are all your cards at? I got them locked away in safe and key, man. Got them locked away safe and key with a big bazooka that if you come near them, it'll beep at you and say, walk away slowly, walk away slowly. I do still have my quarterback from the San Francisco 49ers. And no, not Joe Montana. the new kid. Um, I've got his rookie card autographed out of, I believe it's out of 10. It's either out of 10 or out of 5. That's still sitting in my shop. Purdy, exactly. Brock Purdy. Now, if San Francisco wins the Super Bowl, that card will go through the roof. It'll be like a Pat Mahomes card. It'll turn into a Pat Mahomes card. So, if they win the Super Bowl. If they don't win the Super Bowl, it won't happen. So, let's advertise for David Adams, by the way, as we sit over here, because I really don't have anything else I can look at for websites unless we went over to look at my AC/DC radio station, but from Pandora, you know. And then if you want to go give yourself a review out there. So, but yeah, I got Brock Purdy. I got his rookie card for that, and I got another rookie card of Brock Purdy. That card was going for 25. Maybe it's out of 5. It's either out of 10 or out of 5. I think it's out of 10. Something out of 10. It's out of a good set. It's about a $2,500 card. When it dropped, went up to about $3,500, went down to $1,500. Now it's back up to about $2,300, $2,400, right around there. So it's another card that's, you know, and people are like, Berkey, why don't you go sell it on eBay? Even my wife was like, go sell it on eBay, honey. And here's my problem with eBay, folks. Here's my problem with eBay. You go to eBay, Feebay is what I want to call it. So eBay.com. You go over to eBay over here. Sports cards. And start looking for sports cards. And you're going to find sports cards on here. And they're going to be $9, $10, $25. Now, let's just type in Brock Purdy. I can't believe people are already selling. And not a PSA 10, just a Brock Purdy rookie card. $31. $31. No, I did not ever get my Austin Matthews card back. No. But I put a mojo on that guy so that if he ever does anything or steals anything, we know who he is. So we know where the guy lives, and so his buddy came into our shop actually about a month afterwards, and then we had a friend of his that got mad at him because he ripped him off, and so he contacted me personally via Facebook and says, this is the guy's address, this is the guy where the guy lives, this is what he stole from me also, the guy's an asshat. If he ever comes in your shop again, call the police immediately because he'll try to steal anything off your shelf. And then I did get back my one card, so that's down at another local shop that's in the metro area here. I just left it down there so the guy can hang on to it. The police case has never been closed. I never heard anything back about it. So the investigation, I guess it has been closed. You know, they never did send me an email saying, hey, we closed the case. You never did find anything about this guy. We never went and arrested the guy. Couldn't have any proof on the guy. Like I said, the bad thing was my cameras didn't work. I didn't have any cameras that showed that he was in my shop moving through my case, you know. But that was one of the couple thefts that we did have in our shop. So, I mean, I did have a couple other people that tried to steal from us right off the shelf. I've had other people that came in my shop that were asshats, and yeah, man, they got kicked out. And then they give me a negative post on reviews, and I'm like, I don't really care. Do whatever you want to do, man. It's your free country. You want to say whatever you want to say. We all know the truth. So, but in my shop, over the years, I did meet a lot of cool people, a lot of great customers, man, a lot of great customers, a lot of great kids came into our shop. It was fun to have all these kids coming in our shop all the time. That's the one thing that the wife and I will miss because she was starting to get into birthday parties and stuff like that. And I even told her, I said, I'm sorry, we can't even host birthday parties. I mean, our last birthday party that we had was in August, September, October around Halloween. And we ended up having basically, I think they had 16 kids. She just blew it out. They're like, yeah, invite everybody. We had all these kids running around the shop, and then we'd have a scavenger hunt, and they'd have to go make their own team, you know, and then we'd say, okay, we're going to do football. Go find the four favorite players that you want for football, or your things like that, you know. Yep, no, the police won't do anything about it, David P. No, they don't do anything about it, and especially now the police force nowadays. And I can't knock the police. I mean they're here to protect and serve, but when you got hoodlums and ransacking every Walmart and Target and every Macy's store and everything in the world around the United States of America right now, this world we live in right now is total chaos and total pure hell, and it's only going to get worse. If Joe Biden stays as president, now I'll get banned. Watch. If Joe Biden stays as president, we will have issues because I got a Corvette over there, and last day I took the dog to the shop, and yeah, we're talking about the piece of paper I was gonna left over there, and I have to go to the bank tomorrow and sign some stuff. Yeah. Joe, are you listening to me? I'm in your ear, Joe. Hey, Joe, are you listening to us? We're in your ear. Oh yeah, hi. How's it going? How's it going? That's why Joe Biden now wears earphones when he does speeches, because they have to keep him on track, ladies and gentlemen. President of the United States is got hearing problems. So I don't even want to go into politics. I don't want to talk politics. I don't give a shit about it. I don't care. But the way this country is running, that's all I'm going to say. So I have a good job. I have a nice job. I don't want to say bad anything about anybody else about the world. And the world is we're going to war with somebody though. Somebody's going to cause more war. So that's all I know. You know what? I'm really surprised that I typed in Brock Purdy rookie card, and this is all I get. I mean, literally, this is all I get. Is this because? Oh no, here they go. Here they go. I was gonna say, is this because they changed their factions? I know eBay changed their stuff, so I'm jumping around like a squirrel in a squirrel cage. But see, these are average now. See, these are average prices, so this is good. If I was a betting man, ladies and gentlemen, if I was a betting man, if you can find a gem mint 10 like this right here. But that's Leaf, and Leaf sucks. So, but if you can find yourself a Chrome, if you can find yourself 9.5 will turn this one, that 9.5 pink. How is that a pink photogenic? What is that? What set is that out of? Chronicles. Chronicles is garbage. Chronicles is garbage. Don't buy that shit. Don't buy that shit. $13 is all that's worth. That's exactly. I wouldn't even pay $7 for that. If somebody came into my shop with that card as a 9.5 SGC, right now I would say, I'm gonna give you $3 for that card. $3. I might give you. You're like, dude, but I paid $25 to get it upgraded. I don't give a shit. That's the problem with that. That's the problem with that. So. And another thing, when you go start selling cards in your card shop, your local card shops from now on, I hope that the people that are buying the cards from you are taking their ID down, because it's a new thing that came through with us that we had to start taking down everybody's ID when we buy and sell cards, especially new stuff, especially new product, because this product was being stolen off of people's shelves. So if you walked in my shop now, like last month, if you walked in my shop and you had a box of cards, basically an unopened box of Upper Deck hockey cards and some football chronicles or something like that. And some Prism, and it was all unopened. I basically had to write down your ID. I had to take a picture of your ID and write down and have you sign a form that says that this product is what is your product. So, and you can't. It's going to become harder for the people to sell into stores, and if they're not doing it, they can actually get in trouble. So. And I just recently found out about it, so it was like a month before we closed our shop that I had found out about it. But it's almost like a pawn shop. It's almost like a pawn shop law. So, but I don't know how well they'd enforce it. You know what I mean? So I mean, it was just something that you could take under your wing and put up out there as that you want to do. But anyhow. So, but yeah. So, and then the other thing is that if you do. Want to go out and hang out with Bergie and Bergie Plays, because Bergie Plays Games is going to be my new channel. So Triple B Collectibles will have this probably one of our last two videos that are on it. And then, but if you go type in Bergie Plays Games, and I'll just come over here and I'll show you the logo again. So it's right here. It's right there. That's Bergie hiding in the snowbank, man. Coming back. So I will be on live. I'll be on live stream. I'll be on YouTube. I will be over on Twitch TV. I will be twitching off of my Xbox. So if you go over to Twitch TV and you type in Bergie Plays, or I think it's Bergie Plays Games, you'll find me over on Twitch TV. You can give me a follow over there. I usually live stream almost. I was doing it for almost 3 weeks straight, every other day kind of thing on Twitch TV, and then I kind of stopped doing it because I wanted to just play the game and not try to talk to everybody. But then I figured out that I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't even have to have a camera. All I gotta go do is put my headphones on, put the microphone there, and if I want to talk to anybody or somebody gets on the channel, I can talk to them. Otherwise, it was just me, myself, and I'm running around having fun with Modern Warfare 3. I don't play zombies. Zombies is cool, but I do not play Warzone. Warzone is a bunch of hackers. Even the regular game on the multiplayer, there are hackers that are in there. But I've already got a level 250 character. I've already maxed it out, waiting for season 2 to start, just to put it that way. So, or the next 7 weeks to go by, or whatever the hell it is. We're in week 5 right now. I usually go on and I play working for dailies, and I tell you what I'm doing. I'm just there to have fun, wipe some people out. So my name is Shaker Worm. So if you go on to Xbox and you have an Xbox, you can type in Shaker Worm and you will find me over in there. I have not yet bought the game over on the PC because I really don't want to play it on the PC because there is so many hackers that are on the PC. There are hackers that are on the Xbox and PlayStation 5, but as of right now, I play only with PlayStation 5 people. I don't even have a queue for PC with my Xbox because they come in and they score 180 kills on you in a 15-minute game. And it's like, well, that was fun. What a waste of time. I got my 4 kills. Yay. So it's not that fun. What is Connor McDavid's rookie card? I still got that one too. And let's see, was it Beckett? What do I got? Beckett 9.5 is what I got. And nope, we gotta go Young Guns. $1,400. Okay, $1,700. Somebody wants $1,100. $1,500. What? Oh, that's the foil though. That's the foil BGS. The foil. There you go. 1,100, 1,100, 1,400, 1,500. Edmonton won 5 games in a row, so 15, 17, 15. Not bad, not bad. So this one here I'd love to have. I would love to have that one. So the autograph one. Reminds me of a card that we pulled for a kid, but it wasn't the autograph one. I think we pulled something really cool for Chewy. I wonder what Chewy's cards are worth nowadays for McDavid. It's too bad because these cards are worth $2,500, $3,500, 3 years ago, and now it's down to 17. Actually, $1,100. This card here, what's it got? Till 3 days left. It'll probably go for about $1,500. So it'll go for about right there, give or take. It might even go less. It might only go for 12. So, and I don't know. Does PSA have a 10 of his? They probably do, right? Sorry, I got a pen in my mouth. Yeah, PSA 10, 2,200. 2,000. 1,900. That's the other thing too is I got jersey. I still got a Connor McDavid jersey that's sitting in my safe. So I got some items that worth money. So his wife is like, well, put them online, sell that shit. I'm like, dude, but that's my collection. That's like my lifeline. It's like my lifeline. It's like my legacy, man. It's my legacy. If anything, go sell all that Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and all that other crap shit that I bought that nobody wanted to buy. That I had people come in and tell me, oh, I'll buy that shit. I'll buy that stuff. Buy that Magic the Gathering. I'll buy a couple boxes from you, man. I'll buy that. And then when I get it in, they'd be like, nah, I don't want to buy it. It's too expensive. I'm like, really? 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 Okay. Okay, that's fine. Look at this dude. Oh, it's the foil. It's the foil. Shit. Shit. 120,000 dollars. Ain't gonna happen. Might as well just put $1 million. Put $1 million on it. Just put it for $1 million. This is a nice one here. The Tribute card, 1819 clear cut. $11,000 for that one. It's a PSA 10. That's actually a good card if you came back as a PSA 10. So, $11,000 for a Rare Mint Gem rookie card, upper deck. Nope, ain't gonna happen. That will never happen. You'll get about $2,000 for a PSA 10, especially if Beckett's going for $1,900 is what we just said. $1,700, $1,400. Yeah, that's a half. That's $500, $600 more. Yeah, for a half point between BGS, and BGS is the better grading company than PSA. So, and I have not kept up on the grading market. I have not kept up on anything in the last basically 6 months. Like I said, I walked away from my shop 3 months before I closed because I was just disgusted and just didn't want to have nothing to do with anything and nothing with that shop anymore. So, and then I decided to close just before Christmas, and the wife's like, "No, stay over for Christmas." And I said, "Nope, not doing it. We're done. We're out of here." I don't care. So, but especially when I could not get product, and then when they totally screwed me over on my Upper Deck Series 1 product that I had coming in, and then they told me I had product there, and then they turned around and told me you get 3 boxes. And that's when I was done. That's when I was done. I was absolutely done. I was heartbroken, and I was done with the whole industry and how it's a big sham, and it's how it's Big Brother. It feels like it's a government conspiracy. It feels like it's the mafia, and everything you do and everything you say, you can't say anything bad about them. You can't talk shit about anybody in the industry. You can't do that. But you know what? I'm not in the business anymore, so I can talk shit and I can tell you all the true things that I want to talk about. Like these kids that do that radio show, that podcast that the 2 dudes do, Sports Card Radio. So they actually are in the back pocket of somebody else. It looks like to me when I watch that show now, I'm like, yo, you're advertising for somebody who you dissed on the thing. But then again, it might have been that, well, you know what, you either talk about my company or we make a big lawsuit against you too. So again, that's the Big Brother, the big sister, the big mafia play show. So if you ain't in the game anymore, and I don't plan on getting back into the game anymore, that's the way it goes. I have no hard feelings against any other card shop that's in the metro area, or even in the United States, or even in Canada. Good for you. Can keep going at what you're going at. But I ended up getting shafted on the hard run. And it could have been because of my distribution people, too, that I had as managers, people that were talking to me. So, but every time I turned around, I could not get anything. And I could try to get allocations for boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. And they come back and go, nope, you're not getting any. Nope, you're not getting any. So that's the problem with the allocation system, is that, and that's how they break everybody out of the industry and out of the brick and mortar stores. And they want to close the small mom and pop shops. That's why most shops right now have 7 to 8 people that are actually owners in the shop, part owners. So anywhere between 3 and 8 people own a shop. So it ain't just me and my wife like it is anymore. It was a dream. It worked for a little while. And then it went sideways, man. Everything just went sideways. So, and when you just can't get any product, you just can't get any product. So, but somebody wants to come down and give me $1,100 for my Connor McDavid card, 9.5. I'll give you $1,100. You give me $1,100, I'll give you the card, man. You can have it. You want it? You got it, baby. Toyota. You want to buy my other card that I got on sale? The one I got sitting on the dining room table right now for $500, I'll give it to you for $450, man. You come on over tomorrow. Well, actually, I won't be around tomorrow. Sorry. I don't own a shop anymore. Don't call my phone number because the phone number will just ring and it'll go to a voicemail and you won't get a hold of anybody. So even on my other phone number, it rings, but I'll answer the phone and I'm like, yeah, hi, it's Trevor. And they're like, yeah, man, what are you, man? We're looking to buy some stuff. I'm like, yeah, hi, this is Trevor. How can I help you? Yeah, you Triple B? Absolutely not. Shopify sent me a message the other day, and they're like, hey, come back and get us da-da-da-da-da. We noticed that your business is not doing well, and you're not online. And I said, shut it, Shopify. Just go away. Just go away. Don't ever contact me again. I don't want to be rude, but please do not contact me again. You could not get my stuff right in the first place, and I don't want to have anything to do with you. So, But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I ranted for what? What's it been? 50 minutes. So David P. Dinger, he came by. I know there's some other people that are probably watching online. I don't really care. I mean, I do care. I don't go and look and see what the statistics are and what the calculations are and all this other stuff. But like I said before, if you want to come by, go follow me over on Twitch TV. I will be doing YouTube things, and it's Bergie's Plays at YouTube. It's under a different account. So I won't be doing anything anymore over on Triple B Collectibles. This will probably be your last time around. So, and I know I got 200 and some odd subscribers, and I appreciate you all for being around. And if you want to leave, you can leave. If you want to go find somewhere else to go and hang out, you do that too. Good luck in your card hunting. Good luck on sports cards. I hope you all don't get taken to the bank. I might see you at a Target or Walmart, Dinger. Matter of fact, I seen you driving down the road the other day, and I waved at you. You didn't even wave at me, man, on West 7th Street. I was a little sad. So, and I thought, wow, I don't feel the love anymore, man. I just don't feel the love anymore. So, Dinger's probably listening to her and go, what? When the hell that happen? Yeah, it was pretty funny. You were in the other lane. You're busy. Everybody's so busy. Everybody's got their things going on. You're probably coming home from work, as I put it. So, man works too many hours, as I would say. So, but yeah, so that's all I have. That's my rant. And I want to, like I said, want to thank everybody. I want to thank you all very much from the bottom of our hearts, from me and Darlene. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. I hope you had a very Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024. I will not be back breaking cards. I will not be selling cards online. I mean, I might a little bit on eBay, but eBay is just it's so fish hard. So Facebook, I don't have a Facebook page anymore. I do have it, but I never monitor it. Instagram, I don't monitor anymore. I don't do anything on Instagram. X, I don't do anything on X. Formerly known as I don't care. It's called X now. So I don't really do anything over there. So, and if anything, I'm over on Twitch TV, and a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not going to go over to Twitch TV because now they show boobies and they show titties over on Twitch TV all day long. So, you know what? That's their perspective. That's their life. That's their thing. That's their sin they can go live with for the rest of their life. I don't care. What I care about is having fun and maybe sometimes getting online and entertaining people with my vulgar language and my idiotic synonyms or something, or was it Cinnamon Crunch? Yeah, Cinnamon Crunch. Because Bergie will always be the butcher. And I can't even say Bernard, see, I can't even say it right. I just need to go drink beer and maybe I'll get my mouth straight. So, but otherwise, other than that, yeah, that's about all I have, man. So I appreciate everybody came by. If you hear this message, good luck to you up in Canada. Good luck to all you folks that used to be around. You can still go to triplebcollectibles.com and you can still find things on our website. But we were trying to take most everything off the website because we were going to put everything back on there. But it just never got around to it. And the wife has been trying to do stuff. But as you know, Darlene, you know Miss Dolly there, she takes her sweet time on things. So I just let her do what she's going to do. Y'all know that if you've been by my shop. And everybody right now, if they're listening to me right now, they're giggling. They're going, yep, that's Darlene. That's definitely Darlene. So, but. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out. God bless. We'll see you on the flip-flop. And here we go, man. I'm out of here. Have a good night and have a good new year. God bless you all. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It's what it's about. Trying to be entertaining. So, but God bless.